Hi, welcome. Welcome. The energy is feeling so stunning today. It feels like a brand new bubble that's just been like blown through a bubble hoop. You know when you blow a bubble and it's just like freshly formed, and that magic of the fresh new bubble. And I don't know why, but like that's what it feels like right now. It feels like, ooh, something new has blossomed. Something kind of ephemeral, something that has never been formed before, something that doesn't make any sense necessarily. And so let me just tune in to what the message is and what actually wants to come through, because it just feels like, oh, this energy just feels so like grounded, uplifted. It feels like there's something, oh, you know what it is? Oh my God, this is so beautiful. You know the way with a bubble, if you think about a bubble that has been blown from someone's breath, it's like this collaboration between like the film of the bubble, like that kind of soapy liquid, right? And then the breath of the person who created the bubble. So it's kind of like, if you think of like humans as being created in the image of God, like God breathed breath into humans, if you like work with this as a metaphor for a second, and like you're breathing your life, you're breathing your intention into a whole new life, and the whole new life is like this new bubble that's being formed, but it's like your intention from the past and from the culmination of everything that you've been up until this point is like entering into the new life. So it's kind of like, even though we've been going through this shedding, oh my God, what is that? There's a bug trying to get into the car. Even though you've been going through this shedding for the past year, and like moving into this new reality, it's kind of like you have to bring all of the parts of yourself that are here now, like they kind of come with you in a way into this new life. And it's not to say that you're going to be like still acting in the same ways, because it really feels like there's something fresh, there's something new. Oh my God, I'm feeling this so strongly. It's like this awakening of old new. It's like this new feeling, but it feels old, it feels familiar, it feels like soul deep. It's like you're stepping into this whole new reality, but it's like the way that your soul has been guiding you to this point, like this point feels like the point that your whole life has been leading up to, which it has, obviously, like that's such an obvious thing to say, but it really feels like your soul has been guiding you to this point, to this jumping off point, to this like blowing of this specific bubble. There's something so potent about this specific point right now as you're watching this message. If you're watching this right now, like this was meant to find you exactly right now for a specific reason, and I don't know what that reason is, but it's like could just be a confirmation that this is your life, and there's something that's woken up inside of you that is like holding that resonance and that remembrance that this is your life. And there's just been so much healing, delayering, traumas, and like it just really feels like the new, oh, this is so tricky to like, okay, the way that it has been up until this point has been so necessary because it has got you to this point, and your soul has always remained like pure, whole, untarnished, and just like safe, you know, held. No matter what you've gone through, your soul has remained a soul, right? Like, and your soul has been like moving through this life, which feels messy a lot of the time, and which feels unpredictable, and which feels kind of like we put these little like you know, we start every new year with our goals, and we like try and put it into a box, and we try to like lock it down in a way and make it be predictable and make it be like some sort of sense of order within the chaos of everything that happens to us. And there's something about how your soul has just been kind of laughing its way through, even through like all the hard times. Your soul has been kind of shining, and like has never given up hope, has never given up its autonomy, has never given up sovereignty. You've never been tainted. Like, you haven't let any of the things that have happened to you stop you, stall you, slow you down. Like, every single loophole that you went through in your life has been divinely guided and divinely protected and divinely timed. Every single event that occurred to you, whether it felt painful at the time, has left you with this gift and this nugget and this awareness and this brightness, and this like, it's like everything that happened has made you stronger. And you have just like blossomed into this person that you are here today. And someone wrote a comment on a video of mine recently saying like we teach by living, and that is so beautiful. Like, that's so important to remember, that like each and every one of us is a teacher. You are a lighthouse for others in your life, whether or not you identify as being a teacher, as being a reader, as like, you know, showing up specifically to teach in like specific teaching environments. Regardless, you are a teacher because you lead by example. Like, your life is the teaching, your life is the example. How you move through things is the example, and is the lesson for yourself and for others. And there's something so beautiful about how you've just come to this point, this specific point here and now, where you can kind of see the beauty in your life, and you can run towards the storm. Have you ever heard that about how buffaloes will like run towards the storm if they see a storm coming? Whereas like cows will like move away, and they'll try and get away from the weather. And a buffalo will run straight towards the storm because they're like, it's almost like, let's get this over with. Like, the faster I like get this over with, the faster it's going to be over and done with. So instead of trying to avoid your life anymore, it's like you're running directly towards your life. Like, you're letting it all come in. You're opening your arms to welcome life in whatever form that it shows up for you. And there's a lightness in that, because it's not a sense of like spiritual bypassing and like toxic positivity and trying to like, I'm going to manifest the best life ever. Like, you're not delusional in that way. Like, you're not just trying to like avoid every single hard thing. You're not trying to be like, oh, it's going to just be like this, and this going forward. It's like you've actually completely allowed yourself to be so mother freaking powerful and so accepting of life, the actual nature of life as it unfolds around you, the chaos of the universe and the order of the universe and the divine benevolence of life unfolding. Your free will, the free will of the people around you, like honoring your vessel, honoring your energy cycles, honoring this path that you're on, and like knowing that there is no future point where your life is perfect. It's all here now. Like, you're no longer putting off your life and like just living in the fantasy of your mind. You're no longer like in this frustration of trying to make it be perfect and make it be something that it was never meant to be. Like, life was never meant to be predictable. Life was never meant to be fathomable. You know, it was always meant to surprise you. It was always meant to surprise you. And I think that's like where like, and even the downfalls and the pitfalls of like going on the manifestation journey and like trying to make things be perfect and like having this really strict regime of like vision boards and scripting and writing for the future, or like whatever it is that you may have gotten into in the past, it's like you've finally gone through enough tools now and gone through enough of life as well at this point to where you kind of understand how the game is played. And it's like you're no longer chained. You're no longer like stuck in your life, because you're no longer like trying to like make life be something that it's not. You're no longer trying to force it into this specific shape, like funnel your life into a specific shape, and if it doesn't take that specific shape, then it's a failure or whatever. Like, you know, like you're realizing that you're almost like, your tiny human mind can't even comprehend it. You know what I mean? You're just giving yourself over to the higher mind. You're letting yourself be at one and be a droplet in the ocean. You're no longer trying to fight your nature. You're no longer trying to fight the nature of life as it unfolds. This feels like a big message, but there's something so beautiful in that. This is like, it just feels so restful. It feels like such a relief. It feels like such a relief. You no longer have to be the one who's in control of your life. You can actually like give it to God in a way, or like trust the universe, trust the benevolence to hold you. There's this huge energy of trust and safety that's coming up. It's like you've finally reached a point, a tipping point. That's exactly what it feels like, is a tipping point. A tipping point where you finally have created enough of a sense of safety within yourself that it's like life can now get in. Life can now meet you. You're allowing yourself to be held. It's like the point where you're swimming and you're learning to swim and you've just figured out how to float. You've just figured out how to let the water hold you, how to lie on your back and be supported. And you've kind of learned that the more that you fight the water, like the more that you're trying to like tread water and swim and like expend energy, it's like the more energy that it takes. And then you've sort of like somehow managed to flip it so that you can just stop the effort and let yourself be held and let yourself float. And you're like, oh, this is it. Like, this is how the other half lives, you know? This is what I was trying to understand that whole time. That whole time that I was expending so much effort. This is the state that I was trying to get to. And somehow, some way, from some beautiful collaboration and communion between you and Spirit, you have done your part. You've managed to do all of the work, all of the practice, all of the healing, all of the trying new things and the understanding, and you've kept going. Like, you are so resilient and you are so incredible. You are such an incredible soul. You're incredible, and you don't give yourself enough credit. You really don't. You're completely magical, and you keep failing to see your own magic, which is kind of beautiful in a way, but like the universe keeps trying to remind you how beautiful you are, trying to remind you how magical you are, and like sending you these little reminders so that you can be like, oh yeah, actually I'm pretty cool. But like you're genuinely so magical, and you've been doing everything that you can to try to get to this level of the tipping point and the understanding, and you've made it. You're here, you've arrived. You have made it, guaranteed. Like, if you're watching this right now, even if it doesn't feel like you've made it, you're right here. Like, this is exactly where you're supposed to be. And like, when you kind of finally fall into it, it's like, it's just, I can't explain it any other than like, it's just been this divine collaboration. You've done everything that you needed to do to get yourself to this point. You've been following your soul's calling, and your soul has been nudging you and guiding you and helping you, supporting you through this human experience. And Spirit has also been guiding you, supporting you every single step of the way. And like, you're just so celebrated, like so celebrated. I'm hearing especially ancestors. There's something about ancestors and guardian angels here which are so heavily supporting you, guiding you, and celebrating you at this time. There's just such celebration energy for you here. Oh, it just feels like the whole world is singing. Oh my god. Woo, there's so much illumination. Wow, there's so much illumination. The world is so here for you. You are so supported. You are so loved. You are so loved and you are so celebrated at this time. You've made it. You've made it. You've made it. I just keep wanting to say that. You've made it. You've arrived. Here you are. You're here and you've arrived and you've made it. And oh, it's so beautiful. And this is the tipping point, okay? This is the tipping point. 1555, as I was saying that. Everything's about to change. Everything is about to change. And like, there's no way that I can possibly kind of really try and put this into words. Like, I could try, but everything is about to change. It's like everything stays the same, but everything changes. Like, there's something where there's this droplet of magic has now been infused. And like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is giving the vibes of, you know, that optical illusion where you see the old lady and then suddenly you see the young lady and you like see it from the other fucking perspective, pardon my language, but like, it's like you're finally seeing what was there all along. And now that you know the switch, and now that you know the tipping point, and now that you know the way to like maneuver between one reality and the next, how to quantum shift in between, how to like go from bubble to bubble, it's like there's no unseeing it. There's no going back. There is no going back. There's no falling back down. This is a whole completely new way of living and being in the world that you have unlocked, that you've awakened. And it has been this divine collaboration between you and spirit. You have put in the work. You have made the choices to bring you to this point. And that is why you are being gifted this new sight. That's why you are being gifted this new life. That is why you have arrived at this tipping point. And you have arrived here because you have chosen to arrive here. Your soul has guided you here and you have made every single choice along the way. You've done every single thing right that has led you to here. Even the times when you felt like it was the most hardest times of your life, you've still been guiding yourself through that. You have still been held through that. And there's been so much wisdom embedded into your spirit, into your story. There has been so much divine obstacles placed on your path for a specific reason, and it will all become clear if it hasn't already. You're being guided to journal on this. Many of you will be writers. Many of you will be teachers. Many of you will be way showers. Many of you are meant to speak on your path, on your story. Many of you are meant to teach. Really. Many of you are guides. It fell off. That's confirmation for the tripod. Wow. Oh my god. Wow, that's never happened before. My heart is beating so fast. This is completely incredible. And there are, I don't want to speak on that too much, but there might be like resistance to this new wave. There might be resistance to this new wave of teachers and people coming up and speaking their truth. And there will probably be people who don't quite understand, but we're not focusing on that. Like, you really need to, there's no way, like, there's no way for you to fall off the path now. You already know. You can't unsee what you've seen already. You can't unknow what you've known. You can't unclaim your sovereignty. It's woken up within you. You're awake. You're awake. Welcome to your new life. You are awake. Holy moly. That's the message. I want to get one card. I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience right now. Wow. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. This is a grand awakening. The feminine energy is uprising and the masculine energy is being rebalanced. That's what's occurring right now. There's, oh my god, there's so much beautiful occurrences happening, and like this divine feminine uprising, you need to speak, especially like the Queen of Swords is all about, is well, many things, but I'm especially being called to the aspect of the Queen of Swords that is clear communication and speaking your truth and not being held down, not being stopped, not being held back, and not being fear mongered, not being like there's no persecution that can hold you down kind of thing. Like nobody can frighten you out of speaking your truth. There's just nothing can stop you anymore. Moving on up, trying to break free, nothing can stop me. I love it when I channel songs. That's my favorite thing in the entire world. Please send me more songs to Channel Universe. Thank you. Okay, keep your eyes peeled for butterflies. Keep your eyes peeled for feathers. Oh, and pay so special attention. 2111, as I'm looking up, pay special attention to the humans that are being guided into your life, into your reality right now, because there is somebody who is falling into your reality, many somebodies probably, who will awaken something within you, who will be pivotal on your journey. There's very, very special people that are being guided together at this time, and I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. All of these divine love stories that are awakening. I'm going to speak more on this going forward, because I feel like there's guidance required on some of this, and I'm going to leave that for another message. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I am celebrating you so hard. The universe is celebrating you so hard. Go and enjoy your day. Go and be beautiful and wonderful and amazing. Go and perform miracles. I'm so honored to connect with you and your energy, and yeah, I'm just feeling incredibly blessed right now to be at this tipping point with you all. Happy New Year if you celebrate the Chinese New Year. And oh yeah, it's vibes. It's vibes, guys. It's just vibes. What can I say? I love you so much. I'll see you in our next message. Ta-ra!